Guys, needed to explain something to y'all real quick. I'm on the bus heading home. Thank you guys so much for watching. The video I did, when I had talked about being it's one day later, that might have sounded a little bit random or off because it has been a while since I've been up here, so I wanted to explain a little bit to you guys what was going on. I meant to bring that video into my podcast as a segment, and then I realized it was more appropriate for YouTube anyway after having a little technical difficulties. And I thought, the bus trip I took where I explored reminders with notes and the use of that, it was a quicker video. It wasn't quite as in depth, but I figured that audio of it would be more appropriate for the podcast instead of a YouTube video, because visually it might look a little unsteady trying to do a screencast on the bus, but audio, it sounded great. Hopefully, I don't know how good the quality is all the time, but it sounded good enough to me. And the video that I brought over here to YouTube was done following up a segment I had done on the podcast, saying I was going to wait to do reminders because I was not feeling so good. Well, I ended up getting bronchitis, and the best thing to do if it's not quite a cold but you have some chest congestion or you're coughing a lot is to just get to the doctor. I put it off for a couple of years. I went if I had to, but I did pay for this about a year or two ago of not going to the doctor. And I was almost sick all winter, and it's like I don't want to do that again. So I looked up the kind of coughing that was happening to me and realized that this may not be a cold, and it was just leaving me feeling a little bit out of control when I would cough, and it just felt like it was beyond a cold because I did get it pointed out to me by my family. That's really the only way. I wasn't really paying attention to my health. My family had to point it out, and then I went and looked it up on Dr. YouTube, which I told my own doctor this, asking about being a neurological cough. But I like my doctor so far. He's great. I'm going to be talking more on my shows, my whole brand in general. It's a little unsteady with the camera with the bus, and I'm moving around a little, but I'm going to be talking more about life as the year ends. I think it's been a great start this year. It's been a crazy year. Not everything's been perfect. Not everything's even figured out yet. A little late on getting things figured out, but you know what? It's been a great start, and it's continuing to be. This year is more like a starter to 2020, I think, because it is the last year in the teens, and it is my last year in my 20s, which I've never been happier to be getting out of my 20s, because being in your 20s, you're growing up, and it's a little bit difficult to figure out who you are and to be at peace, and to it's like you're transitioning from a teen to an adult. It's kind of ridiculous, and having a daughter and stuff, I'm just ready to grow up, so I feel like it's great. So I'm going to leave this here, and I've been really enjoying what everybody's been posting as well. You guys are all mentors, and so if you want to look at the quick bus trip where I showed off a hidden feature in reminders, working with notes and all, you can certainly feel free to check out Jessica Eden, my podcast, the audio part of my show. I consider it all a brand. It's just everything here and on the podcast is about tech and life, and how you can be positive in the future. Our future is really, the sci-fi is happening now, but it's a positive thing, I feel like, and I'm definitely embracing that and sharing that. So thank you guys for watching and sticking with me here, and I'm excited to see what this year and next year will bring, and I'm getting a head start on 2020. So if you're with me, how are you planning your year for 2020? Let me know in the comments below, or tweet me at Jessica Eden, and you can also hit me up with a call-in voice message on my podcast. If you want to know how to do that, you can let me know, and that would be kind of fun to bring you into there. But other than that, I will see you guys next time.